Like I said earlier, God is doing a new thing. God is doing a new thing. He's raising up a new generation of believers. We don't look the way you think we should look. We don't dress the way you think we should dress. We may not even talk the way you think we should talk. Because y'all holier than thou. I'm speaking to the religious, old school, traditional Christians that's been perfect for 30 and 40 years. But far from perfect. And the face that you put on at church and that uniform that you put on at church, it's just that, it's a uniform. It's the uniform. And for some of y'all, religious, old school believers, church is just a part of your weekly routine. No. God is not within you. God been left. You've been left the building. You have a routine of going to church on Sunday. Get dressed, go to church. Come home, you're cussing your wife out, or for the women, you're cussing your husband out. You haven't spoken to your sister in years. You haven't spoken to your brother in years. There's family members that you don't even speak to in your own family. So how can you say you love God whom you have never seen? But you can't even release the anger, forgive your family members, forgive people that have wronged you, but you saying you love God. See, there's a group of y'all, right? That same group is the group that's rolling their eyes at new believers, visitors at the church, or people that may sin differently from the way you do. Yeah, y'all the same ones. Y'all all in that same pot of gumbo. It's, seafood gumbo got crab, sausage, chicken, rice, parsley. It's all types of stuff in that gumbo. God is not within you. God is love. Out of the mouth. What happened? What's going to come out of your mouth? The abundance of your heart, right? Yeah. See, some of y'all not loving on people. Y'all not forgiving people that have wronged y'all. Y'all not doing nothing that's of God but putting on a uniform on Sundays and going to church. Are you a part of the ministry? Because that's just something you've been doing. If God would dwell in you, then you would be loving on your brothers and sisters, loving on your neighbors, loving on this new generation of believers. No matter if they making Christian rap music on trap beats, that's the devil music, or whether somebody they don't have the right attire on when they go to church. Some people don't know, they just getting back to church. May just be visiting for the first time in a long time, but y'all rolling y'all eyes, y'all looking crazy. But y'all on every ministry team in the church. The devil is a lie, and God is not within you. He can't be. Come on, y'all, we have to do better than that. Looking at, like, what is that? See, y'all want to get somebody else to do it. This podcast right here, we're going to keep it real. And we're going to keep it real. In the flow with Lex, and Lex is in the flow with God. And I know what happened to me when I visited church a couple times. I said this earlier. Rolling of the eyes, looking at me crazy. What's she doing over here? What she got on and all this. Like, that's crazy. You're not turning people to God, you're turning them away. And if we're going to get into it, let's get into it. Yes, because God is doing a new thing. And This new generation of believers, we really don't care what y'all think, really, to be honest, because we love God for real. No matter what we have on, we don't have to have on a two-piece suit to love God. Because God is in our heart. God comes out our mouth. And some of us, we worship in the shower, in the car with nobody watching. When that little gumbo pot, that circle of y'all just worshiping on Sunday so other people can see y'all. Or y'all just so used to doing it, y'all just worshiping. That's sometimes y'all worship. Y'all really not worshiping God for real. That's why y'all slayed out at the in front of the pulpit, slayed out, crying, slayed out. How many times did you cry Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Oh, you just cry on Sunday because you want somebody to see your shoes? Get somebody else to do it. Y'all playing, and nobody got time for that. The chains are falling. And y'all may not like it. Y'all don't like it because I hear it. I'm listening to Christian gospel with trap beats. I just saw someone made a comment, oh, that's the devil's music. The devil's music, girl, please. They got these artists, I'm telling y'all. In particular, this one artist, this young man, Alex, he's speaking the word straight up, yep, on trap beats. And I'm just so happy, like I told you earlier, I'm so happy he is. Because I can finally bump and listen to it. Being a Christian is a lifestyle. It's a day-to-day fight, a lifestyle. So why would God just be so high up and so far away that he's not tangible? No, God is love. God is within us. No, we gonna bump and listen to Christian gospel. We gonna love on each other. We are gonna build each other up in the word. We're gonna pray for each other. This new generation, these new believers, suicide, the rate of suicide is crazy. The rate of depression is crazy. But y'all still being judgmental. Y'all still talking about people. Y'all still talking. Still gossiping about this one's daughter, that one's daughter, this one's son, that one's son. What about your son? What about your daughter? As a matter of fact, if you want to go deep, what about you? You don't think God knows? He don't see you? You still taking the pain pills from your car accident that you had how many years ago? You have an addiction. Come on now, get free. Get free. You addicted to pain pills. But you at church on Sunday, rolling your eyes at people. And you're holier than thou. And you judging people. And you're the main one gonna look at, one of my gay friends, or if I bring a transgender friend to church, somebody, the main one looking, turning your nose up and stuff. Honey, let me tell you something. None of us are perfect. We all fall short. And just because someone sins differently from you does not make you superior. So I had to get that on out. But real quick, while I'm there, let's go here. Lately, I've been seeing pastors and leaders go against each other. Like what I was saying earlier. How you gonna tell me? Mind y'all, I ain't nobody, but how you gonna tell me that God told you to get on his pulpit on a Sunday and speak about what another pastor is doing in the fold? Excuse me? Are you a bishop or a blogger? I'm confused. I am confused. It's some of y'all out here, like y'all so getting caught up with the sound bites. I think y'all want clickbait and y'all trying to go viral because it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. How you gonna talk about another pastor and what he doing at his church with the suicide rate and the depression rate as high as it is? People need to be saved and sanctified. People need to know about the blood of Jesus. But you are taking God's time on his pulpit and you are speaking about what another leader is doing within the kingdom. If you have fought with your brother, hey, go speak to him, bishop, pastor. Y'all get on a Zoom call, a virtual Zoom conference call and say, you know what, I don't agree with what you're trying to do over there. That's what you do. In the midst of some mediators, some counselors. Isn't that what the word say? Yeah, do it that way if you have a problem with it. But how are you going to take God's time when there are people that are bleeding, that are hurting, that are dying every day, you're going to take that time away. So really, you are scattering the flock, if I might say so myself. You're scattering the flock. So God told you to attack another leader with what he's doing, what God told him to do. God told you to get up that Sunday and attack another leader within the fold. What? Some of y'all leaders are just out of line. Y'all are out of line. Do you hear me? I said it. Alexis Morris. The name of this podcast is In Flow with Lex. Y'all are out of line. And God is not pleased. I don't know if y'all trying to go viral. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if one pastor getting more attention than the other one. But let me tell you something. There are some pastors and some leaders out here that some of y'all may not agree with what they're doing or what they're saying or their views or what God has told them to say. But let me tell you something. They're out here working in this field. They're plowing this field. Okay? And people are being saved every day. Demons are getting slayed every day. And these particular pastors that you guys are talking about, I don't hear them talking about y'all or any other pastor because they are too busy breaking strongholds. You hear me? What's up? Pastors, leaders, are y'all bishops or bloggers? Because some of these clips I'm seeing online, I'm starting to think, okay, am I watching TMZ or what's going on over here? Is that what he talked about on a Sunday? Get somebody else to do. No, I don't think so. We're not doing that, y'all. We're not doing it. We ain't gonna do it. We're not. We are not. You are telling me God told you to get on the pulpit and go attack another leader. Y'all, oh, make me mad. But I want to close with this. I know I said a lot, gave y'all the story of who I am, and then, I just want to end with this. And this is what this came to. God gave me a word today, and I'm going to close with this word. In the flow with Lex, and Lex will always be in the flow with the Lord. I don't care if you didn't agree with some things I said. I don't care. I'm not here to make friends. Okay? I'm not here to make friends. To those leaders that are in the fold, in the kingdom, right? That are ridiculing, the ridicule is crazy. Got so much to say about other pastors and what other people doing in their churches and different things like that. God told me to ask y'all, are y'all scattering his flock? Are you helping to build the kingdom or tear the kingdom apart? Because the body of Christ is a little confused right now. Anytime you see a pastor turn red and sweating and angry and say, oh, this person, you need to sit down and you need to, hold on. Too much dip on your chip, man of God. You are angry, and I rebuke that angry spirit within you. Excuse me? God told me tell y'all to meditate on Jeremiah 30 and Jeremiah 31, man of God. For those of y'all that has so many problems and y'all taking time away from God's people, taking time off of God's pulpit to attack another leader and what he's doing and what he's trying to do. Number one, you have to ask yourself before you speak, am I scattering the flock? Is this building the kingdom? Or is this tearing the kingdom apart? Okay. Jeremiah 30:31, right? See, some of y'all, what I think, y'all stuck in the 70 years. God said to me, just as I'm speaking through this podcast, there was a restoration of Israel. Jeremiah 31, chapter 31, verse 3. The Lord appeared to us in the past, saying, I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with loving kindness. I will build you up again, and you will be rebuilt. God is in a season. There are some a new generation of believers. There are people that are trying to come to God. But we're going to have to love on them. We're going to have to use the word and love on them. And express God's love and let them know how much God loves them. We are in a season of rebuilding the kingdom. Because the kingdom is in the process of being rebuilt. We're not scattering the flock. We're not tearing the kingdom apart. No. Everybody plowing in their field and doing what God told them to do. And if they are not, then God will be the one to deal with them. Okay? But while God has given you this precious time to speak to his precious people, restoration, restore, restoration, restore. Verse 9 says, they will come weeping. They will pray as I bring them back. I will lead them beside streams of water on a level path where they will not stumble, because I am Israel's father and Ephraim is my firstborn son. On a level path where they will not stumble. Oh, I will lead them beside streams of water. Oh, flowing with lakes in the streams or rivers to flow. We in the flow. What's up? Bless God. Hello. Come on, God. Tell them. Huh? Rebuild. He said, tell them, Alexis, we're rebuilding. We're rebuilding. I'm restoring. We're rebuilding. Verse 19, if you go further. After I strayed, I repented. After I came to understand, I beat my breast. I was ashamed and humiliated because I bore the disgrace of my youth. Is not Ephraim my dear son, the child in whom I delight? Though I often speak against him, I still remember him. Therefore my heart yearns for him. I have great compassion for him, declares the Lord. Yup. That's what the Lord thy God said. And that is the season that we are in. God said there's restoration that's getting done. Restoration. We're bringing people back to the kingdom. We're bringing them to the fold. He's restoring Israel. He's restoring, restoration, rebuilding. Anything that does not rebuild, add, restore, reconstruct, and bring back to God is taking away from what God is doing in this season. And I just want to close with that and say, we have to love on one another. How can we battle and struggle with each other, but then want people to come to God? All these sound bites that's making it to the internet going viral, you know what people are saying, especially young believers. That's why I don't go to church. They sound like they having an argument. They at war. They sound like bloggers. That's not a bishop. He sound like he a hater. That's not a pastor. There's a pastor there on the other side of town that, excuse me? No, man of God, you are out of line for that. You are out of line for that. There's people in your church that are struggling with depression, with addiction. Opioid addictions. Probably some people closer to you than you think. And you worried about what another leader is preaching. We got to get it together. We have to get it together. We have to rebuild collectively, because I'm part of the new generation of believers. And we may not get on the pulpit. We may just come on a podcast and speak the truth in the light, organically, with a real zeal for God. Okay? And we're going to tell the truth, and we're not going to hold nothing back. So let's be mindful of what we're putting out there. Let's be mindful. Let's love on each other. Let's love on we have so many unbelievers, people that are unchurched and they don't go to church. How can we reach the unreached if we battling within the, yeah, that was out of line. So, if y'all want to study on Jeremiah 30 and Jeremiah chapter 31 and study the restoration of Israel, I feel like that will bless y'all. Well, this is the first podcast. I love y'all. Thank you for listening. To those of you that were able to watch a few clips, thank you. I love y'all. Keep me prayed up. Get in the flow, stay in the flow. Make sure your flow is following Jesus. I'm Alexis. And until next week, love y'all. Okay.